Hey, it's the Chief Body with Board Games and RPGs. I'm here with Scott.
Back for round three.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
So we left off episode 2. Rebecca was an NPC that just showed up out of nowhere. Turns out she's the administrative assistant of Howard, who, Jillian knows, had an affair with her husband.
I think that's going to lead to some future...
Yeah, we're going to have conflict with our group. I think she came in and we drew down on her basically. She pointed a snub nose 38. I was able to cow her. My character, Earl St. Clair, said, put it down. If you fire it, you're dead. She dropped it. I secured up to 38. We are going to basically secure them as much as we can, tell them, get some sleep. We want to go down. Howard has told us that the security center for the Truist building is in the basement. We want to go down and see, do they have a police scanner? Might there be weapons? Do they have any kind of commo gear that I could even use to connect?
Yeah.
But of course, we all know, probably more than our characters do, basements are dangerous, and that seems to be where walkers hang out. So we will be, we'll probably make a couple rolls to see does anything reach out in the dark and grab us. But we will cross that danger when we get there. You're still under 1 stress. That's shown by this die you roll. By the way, if you ever want to get rid of that, if you do something that you describe role-playing wise that would relieve the stress, could be having a nice sip of whiskey, it could be chatting with your anchor, which is me, reminiscing. You can simply get rid of a die in that fashion. You just got to be in a safe place when you do it.
Okay. Now, we haven't had a chance for that yet?
Nope, we have not yet. So you're still carrying that with you. All right. So I guess the first question is, I have my thoughts, but we're headed to the basement. Do we take the stairs all the way down, or do we go down to that 55th floor and take the elevator?
Yeah, I think we take the elevator. This is early enough.
Right? There's still power. Power has not stopped.
We'll take advantage of that.
All right. One thing I'll throw in is I think periodically, maybe once per session, we'll check to see randomly, has power failed? And we'll probably do that on this Mythic Fate chart. And I think we could even start off and maybe right now it's still a no way, which is only 15% chance.
For what?
To see if the power stops. I want
gotcha.
a randomizer that's just going to kill the power.
Ooh.
Right. So we're on the elevator, riding it to the basement. Maybe
I think we stop short. We stop on like the second or the third floor.
All right.
Not in the lobby, just because it's who knows what's going on there.
Got it.
You know, it's open to the public, people, zombies, people, whatever could be there. They hear the ding.
Got
it. We'll stop, say, on the third floor.
Before we do that, I want you to do a power check just because we're using the elevator.
Okay.
Does power fail while we're on the elevator? 15 or less, it's going to be a yes. So we're just looking at a yes. I think it's no way. But 15 or less.
That's not no way chances.
Yeah, I know. This is the way the chart. Do you want to go impossible means 5%?
No, it's not impossible.
Okay. All right. So 15% chance. I mean, we bailed out knowing it's going to hell. So power could cease at any time. 15%. 61. So that is a no. We still got power. So your statement was, what, are we going to the second floor, third floor?
Let's go third floor. We'll take the stairs from there.
We pull out I think I pull out the stop deal. The only problem is when you pull the stop, does it send an alarm? Does it make an alarm?
There's not an alarm going off.
All right. Does it alarm? 50-50. Oh, 9. That's a hell yeah. So when I pull it, it starts going ding, 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 ding. And you're like, hey. I push it back in, so there's no stop button. You know what I'm saying? When you pull that, it makes an alarm.
Just thinking,
so you're right. We don't want to pull the stop button.
We could jam the doors open.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a better deal. Yeah. If you pull the stop, it makes a hell of a racket, and I stop it.
Yeah, so we just lock the door, lock the doors in an open position. Yeah, wedge, chair,
desk, something.
We put something in
there. We drag something in, the doors won't close.
I suppose there's that little buzz that goes off, but it's not. That's
going to broadcast. So there's a desk. I like a desk that we pulled in. All right, we're third floor. We move to the stairs, but I want to know, first of all, we've been seeing walkers. I think the odds still got to be a little rare Do we want to stick with the no way 15%? Is there a walker on this third floor that we see right off?
Sure, there's a chance. There's a small chance.
So roll for our percentile die 15 or less. We've got a walker.
69.
69. No walkers on this
69,
floor.
dude.
Woo! No walkers on the floor. We move to the stairwell. And we're moving down. I think with that roll, I think the Truist building is still, it's not like it was open for business. The city's been shut down. We have no walkers. Do you think there's anything we might run across in the stairwells as we're moving to the basement?
Other people.
All right. So let's just do another no way. 15, or is it people? Are there any people around?
Nope.
28, still no. So we're finding it empty. We're moving down. Are we moving down in unison, or is someone on point, someone on trail? How are we moving?
You would one person would move ahead and hold the landing, and then the next person would come up, move down like one.
So we're kind of leapfrogging.
Leapfrogging, sure.
Okay, we're tapping, we're moving quietly, and we're moving. I like it. So we're moving quietly. I want to add in, there'll be some kind of stealth bonus that we're using. Matter of fact,
I am stealth.
Yeah, you've got the stealth. I think we'll even give a bonus 1 if we run into something. Because of the way we're moving with your stealth, I have a 1 stealth. And I think with us moving without talking, just know that we'll get a +1 if we run into something. We'll still have to pass the roll so it doesn't surprise us. We get down to that basement floor. I would imagine we open the door and there's even signage. We are in the building that says security, and it's got an arrow pointing the way we need to go.
Okay.
Now, does that mean it'll walk us all the way through? No, but I imagine there's signage.
Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
Is it the first basement subfloor, or the second, or the third?
Okay.
Some of these might have multiple.
Sure. And
so
I doubt Howard's ever even been to the security.
How deep is the security? Is it on the first sublevel?
Okay, so we're searching. We're not finding anybody. Let's just do 50-50.
50-50.
All right.
We don't know this.
A yes will be 50 or less. We find it on the first subfloor. 9. That's not only is that a yes, 10 or less is a strong yes. It's so that means not only do we find it, but there's even like a bonus or a more than yes. What would that mean? We've found it. How about it's unlocked?
Well, so you'd have like probably weapons, ammo, radios, body armor.
Sure.
That's
why I'm thinking that it's actually unlocked is something. We wouldn't have to force it, make noise.
Okay, that's good.
So we found it. Not only is it on the first subfloor, it's not even locked.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
So I like it. We're in with no noise, meaning we still have the silence bonus if something's in there.
Okay.
I think just because we're moving into the security area, that we should roll and see, are there any walkers in here?
Okay.
15 is the same roll. 15 or less, there's a walker. But we've come in quiet. No force was made. 96. That's a no. Not only is there not a walker, it's basically a hell no. This area is clear. So, and maybe that leans toward we are going to find some weapons in there, because it's not, no, there's no walkers and something else. So I like it. I think, is it commo gear? We've got a hell of a power of a communication center, 50 or less.
How about, well, I was going to say, if we broke down what would be pluses: weapons, ammo, body armor,
Yes.
communications gear, or computer gear. Maybe if there's, so let's say it's 20, just do, 20, 20, 20,
Okay,
20.
so we found something. So make on the back, write down what your 20s are.
0 through 19 is going to be weapons.
Got it.
20 through 39 will be body armor.
That's why you're good with the math. I would have had it all messed up. I would have been like 38.
40 through 59 is comm gear.
Okay. What you're doing here is perfect. Baron DeRopp would be thrilled.
Who?
It's a guy that runs a YouTube channel. It's way more successful than mine. He does little tables like this to randomize stuff.
What would we have? We had weapons. Oh, ammo.
Body armor. You have to throw in
that.
there. Okay.
And 80. Would you say?
Computer.
Some sort in case there's still internet connection
Okay.
or something like that. Maybe even through a hard line. I suppose you could have internet connection.
So you could
let's
just
say computer, high tech.
Okay.
High tech.
So what about its own dedicated secure system?
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know, dedicated secure system.
Yeah.
We can figure out.
Okay.
If we roll that, I'm going to let you roll. We'll see what we get. So we've found something better than just no walkers. You roll, and that's going to tell us what else we got, and then we can determine how what exactly it is.
83.
Ooh.
High dedicated security system or secure high tech system.
Huh, exactly what. Okay, so now we do have.
We've got it's like a satellite based.
Okay.
Laptop.
Oh, Starlink or Musk's deal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So it's what is that? What is that? Starlink. So just write Starlink. I'll put a note here as well.
It's a laptop with Starlink. We'll just call it satellite.
Or it's its own little receiver,
Satellite.
because he's got those little micro receivers. I think it's a boxed up kit.
Okay.
I like it. Wow, Starlink. All right, and I recognize it immediately. I'm like, hey, it's Starlink. I used one of those when I was over in Poland helping the Ukrainians. And you're like, what?
The Ukrainians are in Poland?
Yeah. So, so there we go. We've got a secure Starlink. I love it. All right, we still got there's no ammo in there.
Well, we went down there to try to find. We were thinking comm gear, something to try to find Mac.
Right.
But we've got satellite communication.
That's pretty damn good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think.
So
I think there's radios, but how about we've got a couple I would imagine there would be some security guard radios that are good for line of sight. You know what I'm saying?
Just little two-way radios.
Yes, and we noticed some of those too.
Sure, those are for sure in there.
Got it. So I'm going to add under gear. We'll add later, but at the bottom I'm going to put. How many do you think a crew like this would have? 6?
Oh, I'd say 10 or for the truest building, 10 or 12 probably at least.
Let's just go with 12. 12. What are those called? Two-way radios. Okay. And chargers. So as long as we have power, we've also picked up these 12 two-way radios, which is a great way to communicate with our group or whatever. But that Starlink is like, whoop. All right, so we've got it. We're working our way back. When we come out of the room, still 15%.
We've got it clear.
Are there any walkers? 15 or less?
Well, we had the hell no on the subfloor.
That's true.
So I would say let's say our route now back to the elevators on 3.
All right, so we're headed back up.
Yeah,
Do we find anything in the stairwells?
Right, ready?
Got it.
15%, nope, 74.
Got it. All right. So
we make it back to the elevator.
We're back up to the 3rd floor. The desk is there. Do we roll again for that 3rd floor?
I see something.
Ooh. Well, what do you see?
I don't know. It sparks my interest.
Do you want to roll? We can roll randomly.
It's health-based food. No. It's for my hygiene. I see something. There's a spa.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, there's like the beauty spa.
Okay.
I see it down at the end of the hallway.
Sure.
Health and wellness come in for a massage.
Okay.
And I'm thinking there's got to be some smell good.
So I'm imagining I'm on task and you kind of hold up and I'm like,
come on. You're like, come on, we got to go.
Yeah. And you're like, they got bath salts.
Yeah, bath salts. Good one. Those would be nice. Those would be really nice. That would take care of my stress factor.
Yeah, right. But
I need some bath salts.
I'm like, what?
I gotta give me some of that.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm like, are you kidding me?
No,
and I think, I imagine you're like, me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Oh, is that it? That's
cover.
What this cover? And I'm like, you tell me no. Yeah, there's a lot of what the. But now I got to take your cover. I'm covering.
Right.
So now we're on.
So I'm going to the spa door. Do I encounter anybody?
15%.
Yep.
We're still dealing with 15. Oh, that's 100 actually.
Oh, that's 100?
That's actually, zero zeros all the way across is 100. That means not only no, you're into the hell no. 84 or up would have been there's nobody on this floor. And there's something even better. Not only is it a no, you probably find the mecca of stress relieving shit.
There's shaving creams and deodorants. And
Got it. Now, I picture this place has one of them big bags that they're always throwing them lotions, and you're like filling it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, man, bath salts and oils.
That's right.
I love it. So you've hit the mecca. I think you could make a note. I don't know if you got to do it on the back. I wouldn't necessarily be gear. Gear's usually something you're carrying with you. If you want to throw a note on the back, that basically you are going to have access to all manner of spa stress relieving items because of this haul. You're clearing off racks of bath salts, massage oils. There's some kind of eucalyptus stuff. You've got incense. You name it, it's coming into this big old bag. Now I'm holding security. I'm like, come on.
There's body wax in there too for your back.
Oh my God.
Your back.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you ready yet? So, and I think you're like, oh yeah. This is
M4 slung. I've got big bags.
You're just carrying them now. I like this. This is good. Your M4 is slung. I'm pulling security on you on the way back. Now, we've already covered this floor we got a hell no on it.
Yeah.
But we get to the full elevator, and I think there's got to be a check because you're basically going to have to drop bags and come up if we've got a threat.
Dropping the bags would be last resort.
You would hope I would just handle my business.
You're like, what are you doing, man? Come
trigger time. I think we've got to do a roll while you're encumbered.
Okay.
I think it's still 15%. We're headed toward our elevator.
That floor had 100. I rolled 100 on
You're
that
good.
floor.
You're good. All right. So maybe we've ridden the elevator back up to the 55th floor.
50, 55, 54. Maybe we do a different floor now.
Got it. Different floor.
I tell you, we got to choose a different floor. We can't go back to the same one.
Got it.
In case somebody is watching.
All right. So let's just say 56.
56.
Okay, 52. 56 because you got a load.
I got a load. Let's get closer.
Yeah. So we got closer.
All right.
So we get out. Now we got to go to the stairwells. I'm pulling point. You're encumbered with bath salts and lotions. First of all, I'm beside myself.
I'm getting rid of that stress point, baby.
Yeah, you are going to clear.
Bath salts.
I guarantee your stress point's gone. Probably mine too.
I can smell them.
Yeah,
now.
I think I'm going to feel some of that eucalyptus, but I don't appreciate it at this moment.
It's more lavender.
Got it, lavender.
Let's
okay,
go.
15 or less. We're going to run into a walker. 42.
No
all the way up. I'm snaking. We come through. We give it the same little wrap. I throw the door, come in. As you come through the door, I think Jillian says, name me some kind of brand of soothing lotions that you're aware of.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Is
she says lavender.
Spa Bee?
Yeah. Spa Bee.
Spa Bee.
Do I smell lavender from Spa Bee? I lock the deadbolt and I'm like, what the hell are you doing with the lotions and the potions? And you say,
I'm like, it's lavender, baby. It's bath salts.
I got stress.
Yeah. I'm getting me some of that whiskey and I'm taking a bath. Jillian, you got any candles?
Jillian says, me too.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's now eyeballing you.
All right.
I love it. We're going to do the scene, but right off the bat, we both erase the stress marker. That's gone.
See?
Yeah, I'm somewhat on board with what you're doing now. I'm like, wow, that was actually, that lavender was very smooth. The stress is gone. The scene is good. I love this already. So we are that's the close of season 3, or episode 3. Our characters feel very distinct. I can't believe you detoured for the spa, but it makes sense, and it ended up relieving us of stress. This is the game. This is how it shall continue. The only thing I can imagine, just to leave a cliffhanger, I do think Jillian definitely had to use this spa stuff as well. And I think she zeroed in on you.
Probably even the girl.
I'm with you. So we've stayed above board. We let them do their time, and we did separate time. There's no shenanigans. You know what? I don't think we can say that.
What?
Let's stick with the 15 because I want the cliffhanger. Was there any shenanigans?
Is it a peaceful night?
I'm thinking more sexual night.
Oh.
Yes, I want to know, was there shenanigans? We've got the door secured. You've got lotions and potions.
Okay.
15 or less. I almost think it's 25 or less. I think that's a sexual night. Maybe. Okay. All right, 25 or less.
There was a lot of stressors.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, roll it.
What? Yep, 25.
66. Nope, nothing happened.
We were professional and we were polite. Okay, and so were they. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
I just thought that might add.
That's good. That builds
stress.
trust. That builds trust in everybody. Though.
Very nice. Yep. We're giving you the space. I'm not saying there would have been anything. I mean, it would have been like attraction. It wouldn't have been any kind of nefarious stuff. So, but you can see that's probably going to be playing itself out multiple times. All right. In the future, coming back, we've got to figure out. We've now got lotions and potions, which is going to always help us with stress. I like it. We're going to need to look for securing the Truist building probably a little bit better.
Sure.
One of my fears would be, what if we came across even some kind of marauder gang group? If they started the dang building on fire, we would have to have a way to get out. I'm thinking ropes would be a possibility as an exfil that no one would anticipate. So I'm just throwing it out because danger would be, imagine building catches on fire. What's going to put it out? Nothing.
Right.
We have power right now, but okay. So in the future, we will work on more security. We're going to have to start thinking about food, whether that's scrounging food. I know you like bologna, but there is a food court in the building, so we have possible things in the future. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right. Under gear, do me a favor, write just M4, and there's some rules that we didn't put in on our sheets, but it'll cover what the bonus is. Don't worry about that now. I'll get those in later. We won't be tracking ammo, but you know we're going to be having some trigger time. All right. That is it. This has been a joy so far. We are in the Truist building. We've got our own haven, and we've got several NPCs with a lot of intrigue and lotions. Yeah, lotions and potions, baby. All right. See you guys. Bye.